questions?
Warren, obviously, and I know you guys have the expectations for this season. Do you judge yourself, just on the scoreboard every week, or do you have a standard that you're trying to play to that, you think if you have a different opponent that you guys need to kind of step up the game even more?
I always think that we pride ourselves on playing to a certain standard, no matter who we play. What South Carolina had, great defensive line, great defense, great team in general. So we had to come and play to our specific standard to go and execute well.
Warren, I know the running game was better tonight, and you guys did get some touchdowns that way, some good runs, but y'all are better passing the ball. And does that seem strange to say that about a Georgia football program?
I think that I don't know. I think that we come in, we work specific plays during the week, and Coach Monk called a really great game. And we have, of course, great playmakers running the ball, great playmakers catching the ball. So I think either way that we look at it, we can be explosive on either end of the spectrum.
All right, let's go to Anthony Dasher and then Connor Riley. Anthony?
Yeah. Hey, Warren. As much as you guys are sticklers for attention to detail and that sort of thing, was the offense maybe a little bit disappointed and stuff? You didn't finish the game as strong as perhaps y'all started it?
Absolutely. I think that's a point of emphasis for us, especially during the week, is how do we finish the game? How do we finish practice? How do we finish each rep in the weight room? So no matter what we're doing, we're always trying to finish. So I think that it kind of leaves a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth, despite the victory, that we couldn't go out there and finish the game how we wanted to.
Hey, Warren, you guys go 9 of 12. You guys go 9 of 12 tonight on third down. Why do you think you excelled so much in that sort of situational football? And then obviously right before the half there as well, getting those 3 points at the end.
I think that it goes directly reflects on our practice and how we do everything. We have third down specific periods, I think, every single day in practice. So it's definitely a point of emphasis for us. And it's a huge factor in the game, the outcome of the game. So if we can excel on third downs, then it's just going to up our chance of probability of winning the game.
Okay, let's go next to Davis and then Palmer. Davis, you want to start us off?
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Warren, earlier this week, Jamari talked about attention to detail on the line. How did you guys think you did in that aspect, and just how nice was it to get 491 total yards on offense?
I think when you put up 491 yards, that's obviously a great thing. So we were definitely really excited about that. As far as the attention to details go, that's something that we are really harping on this whole entire week of practice. Where's our pad level going to be at? Our hand placement, running our feet, finishing blocks, attention to detail in pass pro, like where our hands go, and keeping our head out. So all those type of things, as far as attention to details, we really try to hone in on. And I think that they showed up today tonight.
Warren, would you consider yourself Warren, would you consider yourself surprised to see JT's performance today, given the fact that he didn't play last week and that he's been limited in reps?
I'm not at all, because that JT is he's always prepared no matter what. Even last week when he wasn't 100% healthy, he wasn't feeling he was still preparing like he was going to play, and he's so minute in his details and everything he writes down schematically in his notebook, and he studies the playbook and all that as much as I've seen anyone do. So no matter what, I know JT's gonna be ready.
All right, Catherine, did you have one for Warren?
No, thank you.
Okay. How about Tyler? Do you have one for Warren?
Earlier that he thinks y'all are more efficient passing the ball than running the ball right now. How much of that do you think is personnel and just like the way college football is moving in terms of being efficient on offense? And how much do you think that's execution?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the first question? First part?
The fact that Kirby believes y'all are more efficient passing the ball, is that due to personnel and just he thinks that's the best way for y'all to move the ball in offense, or do you think that that's an execution thing?
I think it's a little bit of both. We have great personnel, like I was saying before. We have guys that can be explosive in the passing game, guys that can be explosive in the running game. So I think it's personnel. And then I think it's how Coach Muschamp, I'm not Coach, I'm sorry, Coach Munkin and the rest of our offensive staff, how they scheme up the plays, how they draw them up during the week, what we think is the most effective. So I think it's a credit to both of those things.
Okay, we have a couple more minutes with Warren. Does anybody have any other questions? We'll open it up.
Warren, what was your impressions of AD Mitchell? Obviously we saw what he could do in the spring. Have you been seeing him kind of perform like this in practice all preseason?
Absolutely. I think AD is a special player. We saw tonight what a great concentration on that catch. And he's like that every single day. He's an explosive player. Something's good's going to happen when he has the ball in his hands. So to see him, I think that might have been his first touchdown reception in Sanford. So huge congrats to him. I know he's going to be a special player.
Still open if somebody has a question for Warren. Anybody for Warren? Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.